Chad Mumma is a linebacker out of Wyoming. He's 6'3", 241 pounds. You see him here in hip alignment, just inside the tight end. Watch his eyes. You see this number one receiver, top of our screen in motion. The tight end is going to crack down. Watch him drop, get under this hook curl. And then you're going to see this back or this tight end release to the flat. So he's a very impressive downhill linebacker. Triggers in a hurry, but he doesn't trigger straight away here. He doesn't want this back to get outside of him and run a wheel. So you see him just get wide, keep his eyes to the quarterback, and when he decides to fire after that football's out, he's downhill in a hurry. He is a big, big hitter. We'll watch the whole play in a second here. Big hitter, short tackler, big hitter. Let's watch it from the beginning. We'll notice throughout the video that he tends to be around the ball a lot, that he's physical, not afraid of contact, a good tackler, comes downhill in a hurry. Very, like I said, very impressive downhill linebacker, and great play recognition. They're going to pull guard and tackle here. This is Chad right here, 3rd and 1. Watch him fill, and I'm going to make a comparison, player comparison here. Right there, sinks his hips, takes him on with his shoulder, presses the right tackle outside in a gap, sheds, and makes a stop on 3rd and 1. And they end up holding UConn, I think it is, to a field goal here as a result. The player comp may seem a bit far-flung. It's Mosley. The way he takes on at the line of scrimmage, to me, is very reminiscent of C.J. Mosley. Chad has excellent play recognition. He tends not to overreact to bells and whistles and motions and things like that. You're going to see a fake jet here, this jab outside. The line blocks away from him. This is Chad as our Mike backer here. Nice, easy shuffle. Picks up on the tight end. I think it's a tight end guard pull here. It could be the fact that the play fake is not a significant one. In any case, watch him start to trigger right there before the other backers. But he doesn't overcommit, right? He doesn't want to get downhill straight away. At this point, there could be an opportunity for a cutback and a very, very big run. When you see kind of backside linebackers do that, that's when you see big runs. He's got the Sam out there, but he's downhill a little bit. He's got a nice, easy shuffle and gets in that gap and makes the play. Watch it again. Once he sees it, he goes. Watch this trigger. We'll pick it up midstream here. They're going to bring the sniffer around. They're going to block down on the nose. And he's downhill in a hurry. He's going to meet this block. Bit of an ISO up front. Ball's not even in the belly. He knows he's got to come downhill, take on this block. Watch him lower his shoulder, sink his hips. That's the C.J. Mosley take on, really. That's what puts me in the mind of C.J. the most. All he's got to do is take up that gap, take on that block. But he gets off and gets in on this tackle. Always around the ball, this guy. Just nice trigger. Makes up his mind right away. Violent contact right at the line of scrimmage and makes a play. There's all kinds of ways to get off blocks in space. He's real good at it. A lot of it has to do with how he reads the action and how fast he flows. Pin pull action by the offense here. Some bells and whistles. Another jet opposite. And he's just triggering, just play speed and play recognition. And he's going to get outside of this block. He's going to split these two poles, and he's going to bring the ball carrier down. Check out this read. This is Muma again on 3rd and short. The quarterback turns his back to the play with this sweep motion. Does not for 1 second read that or head opposite. He's got his eyes, I think, to the back this way. Watch this trigger. Keep using that word. He's beating the play side linebacker to the spot, beating the block. Who's coming to get him? The right guard. Just dynamite downhill. Does not make this play initially, but again, 3rd and 1. He's fighting his way through a lot of traffic here. Good flow to the rest of the defense. Watch him come back in on the play and try to get the ball out. Always around the ball. This is a very impressive football play, and I like him on short yardage downs. One of the things I mentioned earlier in the video is he's not overreactive, and that he's always around the ball, and that he punishes ball carriers, very violent physical tackler. You see all of that on this one play. This is Chad right here. The quarterback's gonna boot a little bit and a throwback screen. He's still kind of shuffling with that action. You can see the linebacker outside of him is chasing. At this point, much of the defense is. He does not. He's going to go out of your screen here. Watch the finish. Watch the sideline to sideline chase, and watch the punishing hit. He was a defensive back coming out of high school. He may have been that initially, I'm not sure, at Wyoming, and then transition. Watch his eyes here. He's dropping into this hook curl. He's going to find this number 2 receiver to this side running across and match him. And he runs out of our screen, but you can see it there. Just speaks to his awareness and his ability to kind of convert that zone to man thing. In terms of projecting where he would go in the draft, my sense it's probably back end of 2, anywhere between the mid to back end of 2 and early 3. I don't think he would make it to the Ravens at let's say the 14th draft slot in the 3rd round.